The mind is like a still lake, reflecting everything it encounters. Yet, there are moments when a single thought, a single person, ripples across the waters of our consciousness, refusing to fade. Why does this happen? Why does a specific person stay anchored in your mind, no matter how hard you try to let go? In Zen and Buddhist philosophy, this phenomenon is not random, but deeply connected to the workings of karma, attachment, and the energies we share with others. An ancient Zen saying states, "The flower does not dream of the bee. It blooms and the bee comes." Similarly, when someone occupies your thoughts persistently, it is not merely a matter of coincidence. It is an invitation to understand a deeper connection. In this teaching, we explore two profound reasons why someone remains rooted in your mind, and how Zen wisdom can guide us to peace and understanding. The first reason, karma and the unfinished lessons. Buddhism teaches that karma, the law of cause and effect, governs our lives. Every thought, action, and intention we project into the universe creates a ripple that returns to us. When someone is constantly on your mind, it is often because there is unresolved karma between you and that person. This could stem from past actions, emotions, or even previous lifetimes, as Buddhist teachings suggest. In a quiet monastery nestled amidst serene mountains, a young monk struggled with a recurring thought. Day and night, his mind was consumed by memories of a traveler he had met briefly on the path. The encounter was ordinary, a few exchanged words and a shared meal. Yet the traveler's face lingered in his mind like an echo he could not silence. One day, his master noticed the monk's distracted demeanor and asked, "What burdens your thoughts?" The monk confessed, "Master, I cannot stop thinking about someone I met on the road. It was a fleeting encounter, yet their presence haunts me." The master smiled gently and said, "When a bell rings, the sound lingers in the air long after the strike." Sometimes what lingers is not the sound itself, but what it awakens within us. Tell me, did you feel any unresolved emotions during your meeting? The monk reflected deeply and replied, "Yes." They seemed troubled, but I did not ask why. I felt I should have done more to help them. The master nodded. Karma is not just about what we do, it is also about what we leave undone. The traveler's presence in your mind is a reminder of your unfinished lesson. You are being called to understand compassion, not in thought, but in action. Karma ties us to others through shared experiences and lessons. When someone is persistently on your mind, it could be a karmic connection urging you to address unresolved emotions, responsibilities, or lessons. This does not mean you must seek them out physically. Instead, it is an invitation to introspect. Are there feelings of guilt, regret, or longing associated with this person? What can you learn from their presence in your thoughts? Zen wisdom advises us to approach such situations with mindfulness. Instead of resisting the thought, sit with it. Observe your emotions without judgment and seek the lesson hidden within. Once the lesson is learned, the karmic tie may dissolve, and your mind will find peace. The second reason, attachment and the energy of desire. Buddhism emphasizes the nature of attachment as a root cause of suffering. When we become fixated on someone, it often stems from a deep-seated desire, either for connection, closure, or validation. This attachment creates a mental loop, keeping that person at the forefront of our thoughts. Zen teachings liken this to holding onto a rope tied to a moving cart. The tighter we grip, the more we are dragged along, unable to let go. To free ourselves, we must release the attachment. In another monastery, an elder monk told his disciples a story during their evening meditation. There was once a man who lived by the river. Every day he watched the water flow and marveled at its beauty. One day, he noticed a piece of gold glimmering at the river's bottom. No matter how hard he tried, he could not stop thinking about it. The gold occupied his mind so completely that he abandoned his work and friends to sit by the river, staring at the water. A passerby asked him, "Why do you sit here every day?" The man replied, "There is gold at the bottom of the river, and I cannot rest until I have it." The passerby laughed and said, "Foolish man, the gold is not in the river, but in your mind. It is your desire that keeps you trapped, not the treasure." When someone is always on your mind, it is often a reflection of your attachment to what they represent. This could be love, closure, or even unresolved conflict. Zen philosophy teaches that true freedom comes not from attaining what we desire, but from letting go of the desire itself. Ask yourself, what does this person symbolize in your life? Are you seeking validation, love, or understanding from them? Recognize that clinging to these desires only deepens your suffering. Instead, practice detachment by focusing on your inner peace. A Zen meditation practice known as shikantaza, or just sitting, can help. Sit quietly, observe your thoughts without attaching to them, and let them pass like clouds drifting across the sky. Over time, you will find that the mind releases its grip, and the person who once dominated your thoughts will fade naturally. When a person occupies your thoughts, the journey does not end with understanding karma or attachment. It evolves into cultivating awareness. Zen and Buddhist philosophy emphasize that peace is not achieved by merely silencing the mind, but by harmonizing with the thoughts that arise. This requires consistent practice, patience, and self-compassion. An elder monk once observed a novice struggling with his thoughts during meditation. The novice confided, "I am overwhelmed. No matter how hard I try, I cannot stop thinking about someone. Their image sways my focus like a tree bending to the wind." The elder monk replied, "Have you ever watched bamboo in a storm? It bends and sways with the wind, but never breaks. The bamboo does not resist the wind, it dances with it. Your thoughts are the wind. Do not fight them, dance with them." Confused, the novice asked, "How do I dance with thoughts that I wish to silence?" The elder smiled and said, "By accepting them as they are and letting them pass. Acknowledge the thought, thank it for its presence, and release it. Like the wind that moves through the bamboo grove, thoughts will come and go. Only the bamboo remains, rooted and still." This story teaches the power of mindful acceptance. When someone remains in your thoughts, resisting their presence only amplifies their hold. Instead, practice mindful acknowledgement. Sit with the thought. Name it. "This is a memory," or "this is longing." And then gently return your focus to your breath or the present moment. Zen practices such as zazen, seated meditation, train the mind to coexist with thoughts without clinging to them. Through regular meditation, you build resilience, allowing thoughts of the person to arise and dissipate naturally, like waves retreating from the shore. The role of compassion in letting go. Compassion plays a vital role in addressing persistent thoughts. In Buddhism, compassion is not limited to others. It begins with yourself. When someone occupies your mind, it may be because you are judging yourself harshly for the emotions tied to them, be it regret, love, or even resentment. A wandering monk once traveled barefoot across rocky terrain. With every step, a small pebble in his shoe caused him pain. Frustrated, he sat down and angrily threw the pebble away. Yet, as he resumed his journey, the irritation lingered in his mind. Despite the pebble's absence, he could not stop thinking about it. Finally, he encountered a wise teacher who asked, "Why do you look so troubled?" The monk explained his frustration, and the teacher replied, "You threw away the pebble, but not your attachment to it. Remove the irritation in your heart, not just your shoe." This story reflects the need for self-compassion when dealing with persistent thoughts. If someone is on your mind, do not judge yourself for thinking of them. Instead, practice kindness. Forgive yourself for the emotions tied to them, and forgive them for any pain they may have caused. Loving kindness, meditation, metta. Metta is a powerful tool for this. Begin by offering love and kindness to yourself. May I be happy. May I be at peace. Then extend this wish to the person in your thoughts. May they be happy. May they be at peace. By cultivating compassion, you dissolve the emotional weight that ties you to them. In Zen, the ultimate goal is to live in harmony with the present moment. When someone occupies your thoughts, it often signifies resistance to what is, whether it's regret about the past or longing for a different outcome. The mind clings to what it cannot control. A disciple once sought advice from his master, saying, "I cannot let go of someone in my thoughts. It feels as though I am clinging to a rock in the middle of a river, unable to move forward." The master led the disciple to the riverbank and said, "Step into the water." The disciple hesitated but complied. As the current pulled at his feet, the master asked, "What happens if you cling to the rock?" "I stay stuck," the disciple replied. "And what happens if you let go?" "I flow with the river." The master smiled and said, "Life is the river. Let go, and you will find freedom." Letting go is not an act of forgetting or erasing someone from your mind. It is about releasing the need to control the outcome of your thoughts and emotions. Trust that life, like the river, will carry you forward to where you need to be. Zen teaches that by surrendering to the flow of life, you align with the natural order of the universe. This surrender does not mean passivity. It means embracing the impermanence of all things, including the thoughts of others. Finding peace in the unseen threads. In the end, the persistent presence of someone in your mind is a reminder of the invisible threads that connect us all. Whether it is karma, lessons, or attachments, their presence is an opportunity for growth. Through mindful reflection, compassionate acceptance, and a willingness to let go, you transform these thoughts into stepping stones toward inner peace. As a Zen saying goes, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. By addressing the reasons behind your thoughts, you not only free yourself from their grip, but also cultivate a deeper understanding of your true self. Remember, the mind, like the moon reflected in a pond, is clear when undisturbed. Let the ripples settle, and you will see the reflection of peace. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Just click the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you'd like to see next. See you in the next video.